Hi, welcome to my studio. This is Jim Swanson, and I'm here looking at a painting that I started with my painting class on Monday night. And it's still wet, but I wanted to go through it and fix up some things before the next class. And I was just going to do a quick video on showing you what I want to fix and how I'm going to go about doing it and what my thinking is. First of all, this is the block-in stage. This is where the painting starts to take form. There's a few things I need to soften and do things before I even get going and stuff. I want to soften some of these areas over here and some rocks on the shore here, and finish up a few things here on the edge of the water here. It's a little too harsh. The paint strokes here are just a little too heavy and stuff, so I'll probably soften those up. Back here, I want to clean this area up here and stuff, make it a little more, give it just a touch more information there. Also here, I want to make this more interesting, this little bump here. This being a picnic table in the winter with some snow on it, a white picnic table, not very interesting. But that was the subtleties of color are what's really going to be the interesting things. That's what I was aiming for. There's a few other colors I got to put in here yet. There's some stronger yellows. Sorry about that, bumping my camera. The stronger yellows that from the sun are going to really enhance the blues and pop out the trees just a little bit more. And then I want to go in. I also have, I want to bump this out too. This is kind of flat and it needs to be something there, a better shape and stuff, and figure it out. And these got to be figured out here. And then just similar more to the design of the picnic table, has come through a little bit better. Nothing too much, only a few strokes, I would think. And then I'll work on the water here. There's a few strokes here to make these waves more interesting. There's a couple colors some of those yellows and stuff I was talking about that are going to be from probably a little bit of a sunset here. And I'm going to warm this whole sky up. And then I'm going to bring out the bridge. That'll bring out this bridge here. This is Mackinac Island, in fact. This is a winter shot from Mackinac Island. And it was from a friend of mine, Heather May. And she lives there year round, and it's very cold up there. They got a ton of snow. But this is like probably breaking spring here. But this is just late afternoon. And so I'm going to have to warm this sky up and make it a little more yellow. And that's going to bring a lot of interest. And I'll bring in some of the light into this. And the way I love to work wet into wet paint. And being class last night, there's the paint still moving. There's still a lot of edges and stuff. You can see there's a lot of paint there that can be removed and stuff. And that's the way I really like to work. I like working loosey-goosey on this. And so I'm going to be taking over, softening up some edges, definitely down here in the rocks and stuff. They're pretty, just trying to get the darks in of the rocks, but now I'm going to push them back. Then I'm going to bring out some other things. The one thing I do like about the painting area is this area down here so far. I love some of the strokes in here and the haphazardness of it. And I'm going to try to keep that going through it, keep it loose, and make the rest come into shape with that. Right now, it's in that one stage where you kind of you feel like you could walk away from this painting and tear it up and never look at it again. But that's the way my paintings are. There's this one step, a few more strokes, and I'll be over the hill, and it'll be pretty much smooth sailing from there. There's a few things else I know. It's really heavy on this, design-wise. It's real heavy on this side. And what I'm going to be doing is working on just a little bit more of the bridge, and then right about here, I'm going to put in a boat. They have a lot of cargo ships going up back through there and stuff, and I'm going to put a boat in there, a big cargo barge, and it's going to have a little bit of white in probably the cabin area, and then there's going to be some red there too. I'm going to have to find some red and stuff. I'll have to do some research just to find out the right one to put up there. But I think just a dot of red right in here with a ship, will work out well. And we'll probably balance it. Just that little teeny thing over here will balance off this heaviness in this area in here. And then there can be a little bit more work in the water too. And I think the sunlight that's not there now but needs to be put in there is going to also pull the whole thing together. So that is my strategy for now. First I want to fix some things right in here on the picnic table. And then after that, I should be pretty fast. Should finish this thing up. All right, so I'll be speeding this up, but you can sort of see where I'm going and stuff from here on out. All right, stay tuned. Okay, here we are. This is pretty much as far as I'm going to go today. Save the rest for my class. There's a few things I want to touch up. I definitely want to work on the barge freighter over there a lot more. But everything else, it's getting there. It's getting there. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.